We are Next Big Adventure, doing our best while we still have full-time jobs to take advantage of any adventure that comes our way. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Ryan.
We adventure on our motorcycles, occasionally camp in our trailer, and spend every summer with Ryan's parents, cruising the Pacific Northwest on their trawler R.E.D. Of course, since we like to adventure, we don't always stick to that routine. We love learning new things and adding to our experience of life. Join us as we try it all and, well, adventure.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's almost good afternoon. We are just leaving the Ganges. I walked the dog this morning by myself. We went out and took the trash earlier and tried to go to the hardware store, but they weren't open until 10, which is when we kind of wanted to leave. So we were wandering around, and when we were on our way back to the boat at one point, we started chit-chatting with our neighbor on the dock that we had chit-chatted with yesterday, and he told us about this cool little vineyard on Saturna that if you go and buy a couple of bottles of wine, they let you stay at their mooring ball or their dock for free. And it's a beautiful walk to their vineyard from the dock, and about 45 minutes away from that is a really cool brewery. So we thought, well, let's change our plans from going into town. We thought we'd go to Ladysmith today, but we decided that sounded more exciting and adventurous, and so now we're off.
Hopefully the anchorage isn't too open, because it looks like it's pretty open to ferry traffic. So I'm hoping there's some sort of breakwater or something, otherwise we're going to be rolled all night. But
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Either way, it'll be a fun place to go hang out for the afternoon.
Yep.
If it's not okay, we'll just go around the corner to Winter Cove and anchor in Winter Cove. Yeah.
They have a little bistro there that he said was super good. So we're going to go check out the bistro and see what we can see. Oh, and lastly, I pulled us away from the dock today, obviously with a little bit of help from Grandma, giving me instructions, but it was the first time I pulled away from dock.
It's perfect.
I think it was a really, really easy one, so I lucked out. All right, we'll catch up with you later. Okay, here we are on our adventure. We attached to a mooring ball, number 4, by the way, beautifully. And now we are on our hike up to Sage Hayward Vineyards. What's your name?
Koshi.
Koshi.
Koshi, yeah.
Koshi is giving us a ride back from the vineyard down to the boat. Koshi, what do you think about today?
Well, it's a good day. A little cloudy and not too much sun, but
No.
it's a fun day.
It's been a fun day. We had a little tasting. We had a little bite to eat at the bistro. It was delicious. We're at Sage Haywood Winery on Saturna. It's amazing. We bought some wine. We had a fantastic lunch. And now we're getting a little ride in a ATV back to the boat.
We should have gotten our flight to go back here.
Well, there we got the horse. We gotta go drive by the horse.
We do have to drive by the 7.
She's an old horse.
This is Isla. She's 37.
She looks thin, but all she ever does is eat. So I don't know
Wow.
how it's that way. But it is.
You're beautiful, Isla. That is
Oh,
a big
yeah.
dog. Yes.
And then winery.
Grandma, what do you think about tasting today?
Oh, it's wonderful. The food was absolutely fabulous.
Food was fabulous. That was great. Papa, anything to say?
Oh, the Coke was not as good as it gets. Food was very good.
Coca-Cola.
Really, really pretty place.
I don't know. Because that's Grandma. Okay, so Koshi gave us a ride all the way back down the road so we didn't have to walk. And we decided to come over from the dock, which is right over there, over to this little park. We beached the boat so the dog can run around. And this is the little area where we have R.E.D on a mooring ball. They let us stay overnight. Really quite fun. And now we are letting Roxy run around on the beach and in the park. She is having a blast, going in and out of the water and running back up to Grandma. So here we are in the county park, and they got this little dock here, kind of half in the water. And there's a great little sign. Okay, we weren't paying attention, and the boat was beached with just a little solo cup. And luckily, Papa looked over and said, "Hey, Ryan, you're supposed to be in charge of the boat." And here's Solo Cup, and it's a changing tide, and Ryan had to like completely undress and take off everything except for his shorts, thank goodness, for you guys. But yeah, he had to go out and wait out to get the boat. Yikes.
Always something
So-
simple.
We were running on the beach 5 minutes ago, and this is what a boat ride does to you. I think Roxy is enjoying the boat. All right. Monday evening, September 2nd. We've anchored in Winter Cove. We had a wonderful day adventuring at the winery. Mrs. Roper over there. And we have a beautiful sunset.
like I've become my sister. Once upon a time, a goose drank wine. A monkey chewed tobacco on a streetcar line. The line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little tin boat. Quack, quack.
Bubby just found wild blueberries on the trail. Look at those, they look beautiful. Good morning. We have come to the island in Winter Cove, Saturna Island, this morning for a little walk through the woods, and this is the view we get from the point. It's pretty amazing. The perfectest spaggy spot. I would have put Peanut right here. I can see her. It's beautiful. We walked out to the point again today for the second day in a row. This is Winter Cove. Red is out there among those boats all anchored. That's the way we entered our little area, and this is what the point looks like. The current is ripping. Look at it go. Roxy agrees. It's kind of fun to sit out here. We think we've gone so far and we're in another country, and we're in Canada. Just behind Papo there is Washington.
And Mrs. Roper.
And Mrs. Roper somewhere out there. There's Mrs. Roper. We have our yearly tradition of griddled peanut butter, bacon, and jelly sandos. Papo, what do you think today? What do you think?
It tastes as good as the last ones. It's outstanding.
Okay.
I haven't tried a bite yet.
We'll see. All right, Ryan, what's your technique on the griddled bacon, peanut butter, and jelly?
About a 1/4 inch of butter in the pan. Drop it in there and let it warm up.
All right, you got them open-faced griddling. Then you do a little flip ski. All right. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Looking good.
Let that darken up a little bit. Yummy.
I think it's good. Do you like it?
I love it. Peanut butter and bacon. The more the person asked for.
Well, we came over from Saturna Island. We were in Winter Cove this morning, or this afternoon. We left on our big voyage. It was like an hour and a half. And we tried to film. We went under this narrow bridge, shallow water. I was the only one freaked out, but I was the one driving the boat. At the helm, excuse me. Ryan and I did a great job pulling anchor, getting over here. I charted us. Grandma had to give me a little instruction through the bridge, and then Ryan and I anchored over here at North Pender. Do you know what harbor or little bay this is?
Pause.
So I maneuvered us under the bridge, through the shallows, over here to Bedwell Harbor. We let the anchor settle, and hopefully we've picked a good spot tonight. And then we took Solo Cup and ran up to the beach. And while Grandma and Papo and Roxy ran on the beach, we walked up to a couple little... Roxy ran on the beach. Ryan and I walked up to a couple little shops. There was a coffee shop, a liquor store, and then like a farm-to-table gourmet food store. Super cute. We got a few cappuccinos, some ice cream for Papo.
Did not get the fresh made pasta.
Oh my gosh. They had fresh mounds of pasta, and he was cooking...
Pasta basket, they call it, right?
Nest.
Pasta nest.
Nest. And he was cooking like 4 big roasts of something. I don't know what kind of meat that was, but it looked like a cow. It was big, but it was, I don't know what he was doing with it, but it looked amazing. It was like a 5-minute walk from the beach, and we drank our coffees and let Roxy play on the beach. And now we're sitting out here and we're looking at this really terrible scenery. And we're just gonna wait until our dinner finishes cooking in the sous vide. Tonight's ribeyes. Too bad we don't have a better view to eat. We have a little friend this evening. Ollie, the otter, is coming over to us. He's out swimming in our little bay, catching fish and playing. He's really cute. I know you can barely see him on the video, but he's there, I swear. Hello, Ollie.
The toes don't look good by any stretch of the imagination, but they don't look bad.
Okay, Ollie's coming closer. Oh my gosh, look at him. And his girlfriend's out there too. She just poked her head up. Oh my god, the sun is in the way and you can't see him very well. Oh, Ollie, come back.
So goodbye.
Good morning. We are on the move. We are headed over to Sydney Marina, and Ryan and I did another successful pulling of the anchor, and now it's time for lunch. So I quickly handed over controls, and we are having a schmorgy today of leftover chicken, leftover country style pork ribs, and just a smidge of leftover ribeye. Very, very schmorgy like. That's it.
Yep. There goes Wyatt showing off.
Here's a great clip of Ryan maneuvering Red off the docks at the Sydney Marina. Even though the slip next to us was empty, this was no easy task. He made it look seamless. Nice work, bub. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
It is Saturday morning, sometime in September. Grandma just dropped us off at the dock in Prevost where we're anchored, and we just hiked up the overlook over R.E.D Harbor. We've anchored here before, and we are on a big hike to the lighthouse today. Today is hike day and maybe some paddleboarding this afternoon when it gets warm.
And hopefully not fixing Robusto that didn't want to fire up last night.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I don't want to dig into that system today.
No boat work today. We're hoping to have a kind of a fun day.
Kind of our last day on the water. After this, we're going to be.
Yeah.
We have tonight on anchor, and then 2 more nights
In Cap Santee, in the marina,
doing boat work.
So hopefully
And-
today is no boat work.
And looking at something for maybe our future.
Oh, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Wish us luck. What are they doing over there? Here comes Grandma and Papo, their little 25-foot Ranger, around the Turf Point Lighthouse. It's Okay, we had our big hike today all the way out to the lighthouse, and then look at this. We're out doing our little paddle boards. Grandma and Roxy are on the Hobie pedalcraft. Are they not the cutest thing? Look at that dog. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. Look at her. She's just loving this. Just sitting down. Where are you taking me, Mom? This is hilarious. Roxy's happy in the back of the paddlecraft, but look at her tail. It's just, oh, now she got it out of the water. We're just back there floating like Grandma's rudder. Okay, today's lunchtime creation, we're going to use Miss Martin's beautiful home canned tuna, caught off the Oregon coast with a little egg, cream cheese, butter, and dill pickle seasoning. We'll see how this goes, people. Ryan and Grandma had sandwiches with Texas toast white bread. Took Ryan back to his childhood. And I'm doing Ritz crackers. But other than that, pretty carnivore. Thanks, Dana. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh God. Jimmy, it's me, Jimmy. It's me, Jimmy. It's okay. Oh my God. Well, aren't you the cutest things ever? Oh. Look at him with his little head on the cleat as a little pillow. He's just got his eyes closed. He's just hanging out. Oh my goodness. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you're right. It is afternoon. It is like 12:40. It's Tuesday, September 10th, and we unfortunately are on our way headed back south. We left the boat this morning. It was cold and misty. Anna Cordes did not want us to leave because it was like, oh, it's cold. You should stay longer.
Made it hard to get up this morning.
Sure did. We skedaddled out of there, picked up the trailer, and now we're on I-5, somewhere south of Seattle, still in Washington. We have plans. We have kind of fun plans tonight, actually.
Okay, we have made it to our evening stop. We're at a Harvest Host. My, look at that truck and trailer looking good. We have a little gravel parking lot. We're right off the I-5 at Willamette Valley Smokehouse. There's the Willamette Valley. Got a little field fire over there. We got some other trailers. We have a smokehouse, little smoke shack, coffee place. They serve beer and wine. It's awesome. Here's Ryan bringing our dinner for 2 of us. Good morning.
Good morning. Actually morning today.
It is actually morning today. It is just a little bit before 10. We've been on the road for about an hour and a half. We left Willamette Valley Smokehouse this morning. Ryan, how would you rate your stay?
It was awesome. The food was really, really good. We had a great selection of beer. Cool little coffee shop for the morning, so that was all perfect.
Yep.
And the staff there was like super nice. When they said the guy was going to meet us out there, he literally, as soon as we pulled up, like, you here at Harvest Host? This is the property's yours. We have 25 acres over here. Go for a hike if you want. Do whatever you want. Bathrooms in here, hot water. Yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was a great stay. A little noisy from the I-5 traffic. That would be the only negative, but you know when you're driving up that you're literally right off I-5, like it's, can't expect anything less, any quieter. So
if we had just turned the trailer around, pointed us our bedroom was the opposite direction, would have been
Yes.
fine. But yeah, more if it was warm last night, so we had the windows open. So if it was cold and we had the windows closed, it was totally fine.
but definitely a great Harvest Host,
Yeah.
and it was a fun experience. You know, not plugged in and kind of a little more rustic. Not our old kind of camping that we used to do, but a little bit closer to it. It was very fun. It was a great stop, and now we are on the road. It's a little bit of a rainy day, kind of chilly. It's 54, and it's been spritzing on us all morning. We're on our way to the cottage, and kind of excited to get there and see how Homeport is doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all the grass in, but now it's going back right now.
And what our fruit looks like. Ah! Okay, we're gonna be busy for the next couple of days. Okay, while we've been out on the boat, our neighbor Matt has come over and built us a little veranda structure so Grandma can have a nice little shaded patio for her smoker and a little breakfast time coffee place. We're gonna have some cover on it so it's out of the elements. Isn't it beautiful? Bubby, we're on our way. We're doing a very official errand today. We are on our way to go pick up our windows and sliding glass door for our future permanent bedroom. This like seals the deal that this is what we're doing. I'm very excited.
All the deconstruction didn't seal it?
No, because we could still change our mind and still use that as a shed.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited. Okay, we've made it home and everybody's safe and intact. We got 2 windows and a sliding glass door.